Good morning, everyone. How are you today? Hope that you are fine. Today we are going to continue our grammar lesson, reported speech. And here is the third and last part for this interesting lesson. Let's continue reported speech for the questions. Now let's move to slide number 2. We usually use reporting verbs, ask, wonder, and also we use the expression wanted to know. In addition to this, we delete the quotation marks. For example, Sandy asked, "Where are you going, Anne?" So in this case, and if I wanted to turn it from direct into indirect speech, I'm going to say, Sandy asked Anne, and then I'm going to remove the quotation marks and then continue the sentence, according to the following rules that we are going to mention now. Change the structure, and the structure here means the tense or the grammar of the sentence. From the not only the grammar, I'm not meaning the grammar. I mean the form of the sentence. That was what I'm meaning. To change the structure or to change the form of the sentence from being a question into a statement. And then to change all the pronouns, possessive adjectives, and everything that you are going to be in need to change. If the direct question begin with question word, so you should write the same question word for the reported speech as following. Sandy asked, "Where are you going, Anne?" Please watch out what we did. First, we use Sandy asked, and then we put she asked who? Of course, she asked Anne. So Sandy asked Anne. Then we removed the quotation marks, and then we used the WH word that was mentioned in the original sentence, and then we said Sandy asked Anne where she was going. But if the direct question is the yes or no question, the reported speech or the reported question should begin with if or whether, because if or whether are going to give you the same meaning with yes or no. If, okay, maybe yes, maybe no, exactly as if it starts with yes and no question. For example, did you enjoy the concert? He asked. So, he asked me if or whether I, here, did you enjoy? This is past, so we are going to turn it into the past perfect. So he asked me if or whether I had enjoyed the concert. Now let's move to slide number 3. To change the tense of the verb, present simple into past simple, present progressive into past progressive, past simple or present perfect into the past perfect, well, would, can, could, and then let's continue our presentation to the expressions or the time expressions that we are going to be in need to use them. Yesterday, the day before, today, that day, this or these, that or those, tomorrow, the following day or the next day, next week, the following week, here, there, now, then, ago, and before. Now, let's move to slide number 5 and the important notes. These changes can't be made when the sentence expresses general truth or the reporting verb is in the present, future, or the present perfect tense. Let's see how. I enjoy cooking, Simon says. So Simon said that he enjoys cooking. I will move to Dublin next year. Eric says he will move to Dublin next year. Now let's move to slide number 6. The past perfect and the verbs could, might, should, would, ought to, mustn't, used to, don't change in the reported speech. Please keep this very well inside your mind. The past progressive usually remain the same. I want all of you please to move with me to slide number 7 in order to check our understanding for this lesson through the questions. Rewrite the following sentences using the words in the brackets. Number 1, when will you come? father asks Noura. So father asked Noura where she would come. Of course, well, it's going to be would. Do you live near your school? I said to Jane. So I asked Jane whether or if she lived near her school. Mr. Sam said to his students, what are you doing? So Mr. Sam asked his students, or asked the students, or asked in general what they were doing. Actually, to this point, we have reached the end of our session. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure being with you. Please study very well the first part of our reported of speech, because this is the main or the backbone of this lesson. Hope that you enjoyed it. It was a pleasure being with you, and I'm going to meet you back again.